Today, you're getting an inside look at some incredible homes for sale in America's finest city. So let's find your perfect home. I'm Claire McKee. Welcome to On the Block. My next guest is Tiffany Hoffman with Coldwell Banker. Tiffany, come on over. I love that glamorous.
You said to pretend we're on salad. So
Yeah.
That's what I feel like I would do, right?
Do whatever you would do. It's okay.
And
My bun, you see, yeah. Tall girl problems.
Tall girl problems.
You don't see what's happening behind the scenes here.
You don't, but I can always find my friends.
Yes.
It's like a tall girl solution I've discovered.
No, that is so real, except for when they're so short that you can't see them over the, you know what I mean?
That's the worst, and it happens all the time. But I work in an industry of like mainly men.
Yeah.
So I go to events and always like eye to eye.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Yep.
They're like, oh,
Yeah.
you're intimidating. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, what? Because I'm your size?
What I want to
I
hear.
know. Also, my dad was really tall, so like the opposite was always true. When I would like lose my parents, I could always find my dad, you know?
Exactly. I'm that friend. I'm like in a red blazer in the corner in
Yeah.
heels, and they're like, oh, there she is.
There's Tiffany.
There she is. We found her. I'm like, hey guys. Hey guys.
Can't hide, right?
Cannot hide.
I love that though. So Tiffany, we're going to talk a little bit about you and your business today. You are the investment advisor queen, right?
I am. That is my go-to.
I love
I help
it.
people buy 2+ properties. I've done 5+ properties as well, up to like 20 units, 9
Okay.
units.
Okay.
I know the numbers. I see the numbers. I know the rents. I know the expenses. It's a really confusing process for so many people.
Yes.
And they're like, I want to get into it. Like they, see some flipper on HGTV and they're like, I want to be rich with real estate.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, let's
Look how easy it is, and it's so glamorous, right?
like, let's back it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And let's break it down and see if this is something that works for you. But I also am one of the few women in the industry that focuses on it in San Diego, and it's really important to me to make it accessible.
I love that.
Because so many of these men, like, they're men.
We want to be nurtured, somebody to hold our
Right.
hand, like to tell us exactly what is going to be best, because
Right.
like you said, we get this idea, like I want to build a portfolio.
Right.
I should invest. I know that this is good for my future, but I have no idea the steps to take to get me there.
Right, and even taking that step of getting out of your comfort zone. Like you talked to Alana earlier today, and I pushed her, not pushed literally, but when she said that she bought a condo downtown, a lot of it stemmed from she refinanced out her VA loan. She put conventional on her first condo, and then realized she could rent it out for more than what her mortgage was, so
Yeah.
she could get passive income from that first property.
Everyone's
and I was like,
favorite, passive
right.
income.
I was like, you're losing money by staying there. You don't want a roommate. You don't want Airbnb anymore. So let's get you out of that. Rent. She cut her monthly expenses, and now she's paying almost exactly what she was renting out of pocket by moving over. So you don't even have to start big. You start so small. One condo, then get a second, then get a third. It's a long-term game.
I love this. You're making it super attainable, because it is. It's like bite-sized little pieces,
Yes.
like little stepping stones that get you to where you need to be.
Right. And you don't need to start big. Everyone's like, well, I need to have all this cash. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You got 50K somewhere?
Yeah.
You're 30. You should have 50K.
Okay.
We'll start with that.
So you're the strategy behind all of it.
Right.
You're like, we will make this work. We'll find a way.
Right. Like, how can we live at the same cost it would cost you to rent? It's like, how about let's put that money towards yourself?
Because at that point, it's an absolute no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. And then you refinance and you move forward, you cash out, you get something else, and you just keep the process.
Yeah. Tiffany, how did you get into this investment side in the first place?
So I'm one of those kids of someone else. My dad's been in the business for over 40 years.
Okay.
So I learned from him for the past 5. Finally took a step back from that, and I was like, I gotta do this on my own.
Yeah.
So I grew up in the business around here. My dad's owned property in San Diego my entire life.
Okay.
So I was going to collect rents when I was like 4 and kind of seeing the back end of things. So I really kind of liking towards it the past few years, and now I get it, and I'm like, this is amazing!
Yes! That's super cool.
Yeah.
So what's the best way to get in touch with you if somebody has some questions, things
What
maybe...
do I give them?
you can talk about social media,
Yeah.
website, phone number,
So,
whatever you want.
I have a little Instagram page where I talk about investment tips, kind of the biggest
Perfect.
questions that I get a lot of the
Oh,
time.
perfect.
Like how to get tenants, things to screen tenants with. That's one side of it. Like, what do these terms mean? Depreciation, appreciation, 1031 exchange. Like, you hear these words buzzing around, and what in the world do they mean?
Right.
So you can connect on that and invest with Tiffany. Or if you just want to slide in my DMs, that's something you can do as well.
Perfect.
Or hit me up on my phone. But any of the above. But I'd love to share information. That's my biggest goal, is to make this accessible.
I love that. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest things with real estate is the education component.
Yes.
You're obviously providing that for your clients, but also on social media where people can find you.
Yeah, exactly. Write articles on LinkedIn too. You can find me, Tiffany Hoffman.
Okay.
Every week I have a new article about being a landlord and the different perks of it.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let's do a long form interview really
Yes,
soon.
we will.
Well, we probably won't make you blow goldfish like Alana,
Really?
but
That would be so
but I mean, if
fun.
that's your request, we can make it happen just for you.
We'll get somewhere else and do something like Jenga. That sounds loud when it falls.
Yeah. Truth or dare Jenga. I don't play.
Oh my, that's a
Yeah.
thing?
Oh, I made it a thing.
Oh my gosh.
Next time.
Yeah, next time. Thank you.
Do you have a home that you'd like to feature on the block? Go to modernmedianetwork.com to submit your next listing. Who knows? You might just see us on the block.